Quackenbush shoes?
How's about you? I need me a pair of shoes.
A pair of shoes? I'm afraid I can't help you. We don't sell shoes.
Hey, what's the matter, you? It say right here in the phone book, you a shoe store.
A shoe store, yes, not shoes. We're specialists. We don't sell pairs of shoes, just singles. Just the right one, to be more precise.
Just the right shoe? Oh, that's no good for me. My wife, she say I have 2 left feet.
Oh, 2 left feet. My friend, I'll tell you what you do. Come down here and walk in backwards. That way, we will be able to assist you.
Hey, you one smart cookie. That's a good idea. I be right down.
Andrew, our question this week comes from Rosa in San Diego. And Rosa writes that everyone in my industry offers the same products and services. How do I compete?
Well, Rosa, we're going to answer that question by talking about something we started talking about a few weeks ago. You might remember the 3 S's. And at that time, we discussed the first S, superlative. And before we talk about the second S, I just want to mention that this brand strategy is very powerful, but it can also be very scary because it actually requires that you be prepared to tell prospects no.
Now, that's going to take some explaining.
I'd be happy to explain. And let me point out, first of all, that the second S is specialization. And in order to explain how it works, let me give some examples.
Great.
Let's start with Starbucks.
Okay.
What is it that they specialized in that has made them so popular?
Coffee.
What about Foot Locker?
Athletic shoes.
How about Subway?
Sub sandwiches.
Toys R Us?
Now, wait a minute, that's a tough one. Toys.
Toys. And you can see that these companies have grown so big by actually narrowing the range of products and services that they offer. This is very effective for a number of reasons. First of all, it differentiates you from the competition, all those other companies offering all those other products and services. It also allows you to really focus your resources on promoting a narrow range of products and services. And it positions you as an expert because people tend to perceive specialists as experts.
Now, we get this question a lot, and recently we were talking to someone who is a travel agent, and she was concerned that everyone in her industry offers the same products and services, basically worldwide travel. So in our conversation with her, we found out that she was born in Europe. She had lived in several European countries, spoke several European languages, and our brand strategy advice to her was that she narrow her focus and give only travel to Europe.
And you can imagine if you were planning a trip to Europe and you went to a networking event or a function and you met lots of travel agents there, which one would you choose? You'd choose the one who was a specialist in the area of travel that you were most interested in. Most people would because, again, most people perceive specialists as experts in that particular field that they specialize in. So this leads us to our action step. And
Good.
again, I can probably most easily explain the action step with some more examples.
Okay.
Take a look at your screen. What you're seeing here are some concentric circles. Now, if we use Foot Locker again, what we're going to do in the outer circle is put the industry that Foot Locker is in, which is apparel. Now, as we narrow the focus in that second circle, we're going to put the word shoes. But the key to Foot Locker's success is that they narrowed even further, and in that center third circle, we're writing the word athletic shoes because that's their area of specialty. Now, let's take another example. In this case, Subway. Their industry in that outer circle, restaurants. A little narrower, that inner circle, sandwiches. And narrowing even further, fresh submarine sandwiches.
So, Andrew, let's end the suspense. What is our action step?
Well, take a look in your program notes. You'll see we've already created some concentric circles for you. Take a look at those and then do this. First, indicate your industry in the outer circle. Next, indicate a narrower focus of products or services in your industry in the second circle. Finally, in the third circle, indicate one of those products or services to specialize in.
Now, when Rosa contacted us, she let us know that she sold health and beauty products. So Let's use that as an example.
Great.
Now, in the outer circle, let's put health and beauty products. And for our second circle, what might a suggestion for Rosa be?
Well, she could specialize in a variety of things. How about beauty cosmetics?
Okay, beauty cosmetics. So in our inner circle, let's say she specializes in all kinds of lipstick.
Now, lipstick is an interesting niche you might want to look into, Rosa. Here's what you have to be careful of, though. You want to be sure that you're choosing a specialization that's small enough to dominate, but still big enough to grow a business around. And you'll know from your own experience and from research that you should do whether or not lipstick is a big enough niche for you to grow an entire business around. If you feel it's not, then you could back up to that second circle and specialize in beauty cosmetics. You can see this takes a little bit of courage because anyone who comes to you for something outside of your specialization, you have to be prepared to say no. Here's an example. Ike, if you went into Foot Locker and asked for a new pair of shoes for that new suit you just got, what would they say?
Well, I can't help you. It's not our specialty.
Exactly. They don't do dress shoes. They would tell Ike no. You have to be prepared to do the same thing. A little bit scary, but very powerful. Rosa, thanks for asking the question. We'll see you next week. I'm Andrew Sokol.
And I'm Ike Krieger. Bye-bye.